Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to AFC Bournemouth Analysis. Here's my take on our 3-0 defeat at Anfield. As you'd expect in a defeat, there aren't a huge amounts of positives, but I thought generally we didn't get humiliated as we could have done. I was expecting possibly 4 or 5, and really on another day with the chances Liverpool had it could have been, but ultimately it was only 3, so we've had worse than that this season. That's a small consolation, but it is probably a positive. Other than that, I thought Artur Boruc had another good game in goal. Couldn't really blame him for any of the goals conceded, and I thought he made some very good stops to keep the score down. So but that's about as far as the good side really went. There's just generally a real apathy about the team away from home at the moment. We just don't look like we have any belief. There's really no midfield creativity or really any punch up front, especially with Wilson and Brooks missing, and we had Stanislas out as well, so that was, Stanislas blows hot and cold, but he can be a very good player on his day, so missing all those players, and obviously Lewis Cook long term, means there's really no creativity through the middle of the park. We lack a player that can really pass it forward with precision. Dan Gosling tries hard, but he's never going to be world class. He's never going to be good enough at Premier League level at being a playmaker. Andrew Sermon held onto the ball well in deeper positions, but ultimately he isn't going to be the answer. There's a real lack of belief. We just need to get a result away from home somehow, scrape out a win, or scrape even a draw would be a start. I thought at Cardiff we'd be able to do that, but we just failed single-handedly. So the players have really got to roll their sleeves up and get this away form sorted, because it really is damaging us in terms of any chance we have of making this a really memorable season. I mentioned it, but losing 8 away games in a row, which I think harks back to a club record that's well over 50 years old, possibly, is not good. I know the Premier League, every away game is incredibly difficult, but we should have done better in the games we've played, and we've conceded at least 2 goals in every single one of those 8 defeats. So it's just not good enough. We're just not giving ourselves a stable enough platform to get anything from away from home. So that really needs to be looked at and sorted out. I mentioned him earlier, but I thought Artur Boruc had a good game in goal again, justifying the reason why he's replaced Asmir Begovic at the moment. I think Begovic will probably come back in before the end of the season, but you can't drop Boruc the way he's playing at the moment. The goals Liverpool scored were very, very high quality, and I can't really blame him for any of those. The second one, Wijnaldum, the lob, it did look like he got caught out a bit, but it was it was a superb finish, so you can't really point the finger at him too much there. So I'll say that he was our man of the match. I didn't get any opinions, but generally people were, there was just disappointed with the lack of fight. I know, it's Liverpool, arguably the best team in the league, but even so, we didn't really ever look like we had any belief that we'd get anything out of the game as soon as we went behind to arguably an offside goal. I don't think it was, by the way. I think Mane was just on. But even without that, whenever we concede the first goal, we just don't look like we're going to get back in the game, away from home at least. At home it's a bit of a different story, but away from home we're just lacking that real belief to go on and get anything from games, which is disappointing, because obviously last season we fought back in a lot of matches, whereas this season we don't look like we have that in our locker, so it's frustrating. It feels like we've gone forward in some areas, like David Brooks offering us a new dimension in attack, but gone back in others in terms of not having as much of a fighting spirit in every game. So there's a lot of work to be done. Hopefully, the game in a couple of weeks' time against Wolves is a big one if we want to finish higher up in the mid-table positions, and possibly, not going to say Europe because it's unlikely, but if we beat Wolves, then we have a minor chance. But that if we don't win that game, it's over. But yes, please do let me know your thoughts on our season so far, what you think, what you thought of the Liverpool game in the comments section below, but also on Twitter and Facebook. There are AFCB analysis pages, and the links are in this video description. They're also here. Just let me know what you think. Follow all the accounts, subscribe to this channel, like this video, spread it with other AFC Bournemouth fans, because I'd love to hear from you all. Honestly, that's not a lie. But yes, thanks so much for watching, and up the cherries in all departments.